Okay, that's worldwide. We continue from yesterday. เราต่อจากเมื่อวานเราพูดถึง yesterday I'm talking about when you have emotion. We talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness means when you think to somebody do bad thing to you, you may feel upset. Upset. You still hold this feeling. Another thing, in contrast, feeling guilty. Guilty, you do the bad thing to the other. Forgive you, the other do bad thing to you. Actually the same. We use this. I teach you about citta. Somebody asked me about this. They are spelling C-I-T-T-A. Citta Nupassana. You can go to YouTube or in the Google. C-I-Citta Nupassana. Citta-nupassana is means focus in the mind. Anything that happens in the mind and the mind react, normally when we have feeling that we don't want it, we try to push it away. Just like forgiveness or guilty. Everybody don't like guilty because when you think first. The process is like this. If you think, your mind think, not you think, the mind think to the past, you do something bad to the other. Guilty comes. Guilty is emotion that you don't feel happy. Let it come, let it stay. When it has happened to you, just aware. First aware the feeling that, okay, I feel guilty. When I think to incident that I do something bad in the past, guilty comes. The key is to, when any emotion that happen to you, when you happen to you, just aware. Your job is to aware. Aware is means just know that, okay, upset when you think to some people do bad thing to you, upset. Or you heard somebody talk something to you, upset, just aware. Your job is to aware. เพราะนั้นเวลาเราออกไปอยู่สังคมของเราเวลาเรารู้สึกอารมณ์เสียภาษาไทยอารมณ์เสีย just aware. The first one is just aware. But normal people don't stop in this point. Normal people คนปกติไม่ได้อยู่ตรงนี้Normal people don't stop in it. When you upset, after that your mind go to make story, thinking. The mind move, thinking. This because sankhara, the mind react to thinking to this. Suppose I see somebody throw the garbage on the water in the river. Only see. I see four upset come นั่นคือแค่ตาเห็นรูป just see upset come by see only this it. The problem is the normal people don't finish in this step. The nature of the people always then when upset won't see it. They moving to the story, begin to think. This point begin to think. When begin to think after this, it will create your bad emotion strong. The more you think, the more it's strong of bad emotion. At first you upset small, but when the more you think, it will go bigger until it's time to angry. This is a way that normal people do because the problem is not happen when you have bad emotion. If you mindful to know, it will stop in this point, it will die quick. So you should practice to aware and don't go to the story, don't think it will die from this state. Normal people not stop in this point. Normal people always moving to the story and begin to think. Supposing The same story, I see somebody throw the garbage on the river. I upset this, and after that I begin to think, oh, why that man do like this? It should be do something else. After that, the more I think, the more I think, I get angry. The more I think, he don't know anything. The more I think, so the problem about happen after I begin to think. The more I think, the more it's strong. The more I think, the more it's strong. Until it's sometimes it go big, 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 until you cannot handle the feeling, bad feeling. We have to do something, maybe walking to, talking to him. We always behave like this. So meditate. Citta is help you to see that upset come. When I see form, or you see somebody do bad thing to you, or you hear somebody talk bad thing to you, upset come. Just aware that, okay, I have upset mind. That's all. And stop in this point. No need to go thinking. Now, remember, don't go thinking. It will fade away in maybe 5 seconds, or maybe 10 seconds. It will die quick. Now, if you be aware to no thinking in that state, it may come again. It may come again, and you're mindful again. So, mindful is a key. Mindful is a key. Everything that you have bad emotion, bring mindful to your body and aware in that feeling that happened to you. Just aware. Okay, a moment ago I'm okay. After this I'm not okay. When I see somebody, I feel angry. Just aware. Okay, I'm angry. Angry, it didn't harm you. Nah. Angry, upset didn't harm us. Angry, let it be, let it happen. Sometimes you see, when you're walking, you see in the TV, you see something happen in the TV in another country. Oh, I see form, angry come. Now, you cannot stop angry, upset, or anything. When you have a contact, I see form, hear sound, or hurt somebody, angry, upset, irritation, and this is in the family of the dosa. Dosa is easy to see. ตระกูลของโทสะเนี่ยง่ายที่จะดู so I recommend to see the family dosa first, because dosa is easy to see it. Everybody know dosa, angry. Lower is upset, lower is annoyed, lower is irritation. There are I divide it by my own self, and lower divide into this. And so angry is mean everybody know angry, everybody know upset, everybody know to annoy. Annoy is mean suppose somebody you go to your home and your son do something bad, make loud voice, you want to read the book, and annoy come. You still hold it, okay, this is annoy. So train like this to stop when angry come, upset come, just stay there, stop in that point by no thinking. Train to no thinking, don't go into the story. ฝึกที่จะไม่ปรุง ในภาษาไทยก็คือฝึกที่จะไม่ปรุงให้รับรู้ว่าอะไรเกิดขึ้น just aware anything happen to you and don't make story in that ก็คือภาษาไทยก็คือให้รับรู้เฉยๆว่าโกรธแล้ว just aware that okay I'm angry, just aware that okay I'm upset, and don't go into the story, because if the more you go into the story, but the more you think it angry a moment ago, it will go bigger like this. So train like this. This is a citta. Citta is mean we can use bad emotion is an object to meditate. Don't try to get rid of it. Don't try to. We use everything that when you go back to your home, when anything happen to your mind, use it. Try to use it. Often, for example, you're driving, go back to your home, traffic jam ahead, you hurry to go to working, traffic jam ahead, you think, okay, I'm not going time in my office, like this, I see from upset come นะ upset come aware in upset don't aware in traffic jam ahead นะ training like this moment I have upset from seeing use it and don't make story because if you make story you harm yourself you hurt yourself like this and this is a training and it's useful. I stay here 12 years. There are 4 people come to ask me. He want to make a suicide. He wanted to make a suicide because he don't know how to handle with bad emotion. Because when bad emotion come to his mind, he begin to think. The more he think, the more he's strong. The more he think, the more he's strong. After that, he think until he cannot handle with the bad emotion that come to him. So actually, he don't want to make a suicide, but because he don't know how to stop thinking, he don't know how to stop thinking. So the more he think, the more he's strong. So in this case, he hurt himself by thinking. He hurts himself. So I tell him the truth that if you not thinking, you will hurt or not. He said, oh, not anything harmful if I stop thinking. So he changed the way to use alcohol or anything to stop thinking. So I think I tell him, oh, it's nonsense. Don't do that. No. It makes your life go worse. Do the vipassana. I train him little by little, and after that he begin to coming to the narrow way, the right way. Why don't use any drug? Why don't use alcohol or don't use anything and come to train himself like this and it's workable. To get up and brave heart to face with the enemy. Enemy is not outside. Enemy is in your heart. Enemy is in your heart. Mostly it come from the thought เพราะนั้นตัวข้าศึกตรงจริงๆก็คือตัวที่มากับตัวคิดนี่เองนะ so be careful about the thought. Now this is a way that we train when you Buddha when the thought come thinking or anything just aware hey you're thinking it will stop when it stop after that come back to the body again think again you know again think again you know I do it regularly think again know again think again know again until our mind familiar to know that every time it's think we can stop and finally ตัวสุดท้าย finally suppose if you still meditate when you still meditate long finally you will reach to one thing that important thing in the vipassana we call vipassana number 11 that we call sankharupekkaya the name in Pali sankhara is mean thinking upekha is mean ignore in the thought if you in the long term you will learn to ignore and neutral any thought come you don't go to think anything just see the thought is there I am here and after that you can separate the thought is there the mind is here you can separate like this this is very useful. It means what does it mean? It means that after this, if you die, you will go to next step. After this, you will not be a human being. You begin to task something that we call sodapan. Sodapan is a first step of enlightenment people because he can ignore the thought. Sankharupekkaya. Sankharu ก็คือสังขารปรุงรูปเบกขายานก็คืออุเบกขาวางเฉยในการปรุง He can ignore in thinking. What does it mean? It means after this, in the time that he meditate, he will not go thinking, and the thought cannot make the mind go worse. หลังจากนี้ก็คือตัวคิดเนี่ยทำอะไรตัวจิตไม่ได้ It can separate the thought and the mind. It stay separate by each other. Sankhara, the thought is there. I am here. I am the mind thinking. The mind begin to free itself. นี่คือจิตเริ่มเป็นอิสระจากตัวสังขารปรุงนี่คือ in the long term If you do it, it means very good, because this is the uh, upper step of to be a human. After this step, you will not be a human. You begin to something that we call Sodapan. Sodapan, they out of the world of thinking. Sodapan is a world of out of thinking like this. เพราะฉะนั้นพระโสดาบันคือคนที่ไม่ถูกปรุง He don't have the thought to make he thinking, and he not to thinking anything. So this is a story about observe your thought. Okay, after this we are going to practice walking. แล้วเราไปเดินจงกรมกัน That's now 7:53 p.m. Now this morning I didn't end up going to the kitchen. I ended up going to the Dharma hall and refilling the water machine and the bottle, big bottle of water, and I figured I'd try and come back to see the sunrise, because every day I've been in the kitchen, so I thought I'd do something different. And I came back, and then I did actually miss out on the lovely hot coffee today. However, I found some little freeze-dried coffees, so 100% coffee, so pure coffee, freeze-dried coffee, and I found out that the white sugar in Thailand doesn't have bone char like American or Western white sugar, so that's good. And I picked up an extra freeze-dried coffee for tomorrow, and I've got this Ovaltine soya, which has the 17 on it, the Jane symbol. Yeah. So I figured I'd have a treat and just try this now. So I'm going to head back over, have this hot, and tomorrow, the live stream, I plan on going to the kitchen.